the intro play out. We're in the intro phase. What did I do today since we're in the intro phase? Actually, first, hold up. Let me turn that on. There we go. All right. Had to put the my what is that called? What is that called when you like stop people from calling you? I forgot what that's called. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about today with a really low amount of time, but it doesn't matter. I was there was this one topic I was getting for the dating where this woman said is it okay to date while pregnant? And that was the last that was the last thing that I got that just really set me on fire. Like I could not stop laughing. I was like, all right, let me hurry up and get on live before it's too late. Um, was good, Ghost of Yoshimitsu. Get embarrassed saying that. Oh, speaking of your name, I was supposed to. I know you had like this thing that you wanted to talk about yesterday that you commented. Um, I was supposed to screenshot that, but literally, you know me, I go on tangents. I totally forgot. What's good, Mister Wacky Head? Yeah, I totally forgot to screenshot that because this phone right here is it doesn't have any like internet. I just like send the script to this phone, and I don't. Now I'm on live, so you'd probably have to remind me of what you were saying, or I would have to bring it up in another live. But I'm gonna give the first intro, let everybody come in, and I'm gonna let the intro. I think the intro usually runs for about 12 minutes to 15 minutes, and then we'll get into MMA. We're gonna talk about. I'll give a quick what's it like a recap, not recap or whatever, like upcoming of what we're gonna all talk about today. We got Conor McGregor, Nikki Rod for Jiu-Jitsu. We're gonna talk about Jonathan Haggerty for Muay Thai. They have a new peel, a new pill to you can literally sit on your ass now and work out, which is so stupid to me. A superfood. When we're gonna talk about some self improvement, martial arts philosophy. We're gonna talk about some dating, manosphere, red pill stuff. Um, I got a bunch of stuff from Threads today that it had me cracking up. I love Threads, man. Threads comes up with some of the, I be thinking that these women it's really women. Maybe that's my Threads, but the women on my Threads is they're like brain dead. They say some of the dumbest things I've ever read. Some of the men too. I be seeing some men say some really stupid stuff, but I think that the way that algorithm works is like I think the way that they check it is when you're like scrolling, whatever you stop on and stay long enough, the algorithm knows like, okay, this catches your attention, so they show you more stupid takes like that. And every single time, like this girl literally said, "Is it okay to date while pregnant?" And I, we have some self defense stuff that we're gonna talk about, and then we got some reality checks, more robberies. I couldn't find anything today for the creative break, the poetry, art, and music. I got some anime stuff to talk about, video games and stuff to talk about, and then we'll end it with STEM, some movies. I actually added movies to the script list. When you're walking in, please like the video. We are in the intro phase, and we got like probably like 10 more minutes before we start talking about Conor McGregor. We're gonna talk about some Conor McGregor. And someone says, "Why does bro have three eyebrows?" That is called a fighter scar. That's what that's called. That's called a fighter scar. Find you another show then, Cam. Um, yeah, he said, "Oh, Cam said this sounds like a pretty mid show." Hey, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. This is not for you. this my live stream is for my actual fans who are trying to improve their lives, want to be uh have questions too for martial arts. It's all types of stuff that we're talking about. But I'm not here to entertain you. This is also like honestly like all this stuff that I read to you guys in my live streams, this is me learning. Like you guys actually get to see like what I pay attention to. And it goes from, but usually of course, it's not me talking to somebody. Um, so I learn at a much faster rate, but the stuff that really caught my attention that I want to talk about, like I share it with you guys. So we might get out of the intro phase though. Usually in the intro phase, people come in trolling. So I was expecting some. Well, I guess Cam. Does Cam count as a troll, or maybe he's just ignorant? I don't know. Raw. Excuse me. I didn't burp in the mic this time. You know, I had to thank myself for that because when I listen back to this, like I hate ASMR people eating and they burp into the mic. I hate that. I do love ASMR like with them popping their bones their bones into the microphone or like chiropractors. Love that. But anyways, Simon said raw liver and heart from healthy cows are packed with essential vitamin A, B12, iron, and zinc, supporting energy, immunity, and overall health. Is one of the healthiest foods you can eat. So you're gonna eat raw liver. Ah, damn. All right. Someone said, "Bro, what martial arts are you good at?" I'm curious. You honestly, just go on my page, click my shorts. You're welcome. If you're not trolling and you don't know who I am, go on my page, click my shorts. That you'll see me in action. I don't have to talk to you, but and it's not me being cocky. Like I could tell you all day. Well, I'll tell you, but it's better if you see it go down. Jiu-jitsu. I'm known for submitting like people that weigh over 100 pounds than me, and I've just recently posted a Muay Thai little script, so that's really cool. Shout me out to Lena. Who's Lena? Leanna Turner. But yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, like just go on my shorts. If you don't know who I am, go on my shorts. We got 150. These lives are starting to get really, really big. I am excited. One of these days, the more like the bigger it gets. So last live stream, I had like I think it totaled out to 3,000, and then like in 24 hours. And then literally once I got done with it yesterday, it was 5,000 within that first like hour. No, 5,000 the first 10 minutes. So I wonder what this is going to look like. You look like the baby. Someone told me I look like, who is it? The boxer. The boxer. What is his name? He got beat up by Crawford. Oh, I forgot his name. It's a boxer who got beat up by Crawford. Everyone tells me I look exactly like him. Hey, older blue belt thinking about going nogi full time warrior. Ooh, hold up. Let me go back. I want to read that. Hey, older blue belt thinking about going nogi full time. What are your thoughts on that? Also, I'm a big guy. I think it'll be good for you. It just depends. Like it's just gonna be a little bit faster. People are gonna be more slippery, but it's the same thing. You're not you're not bad. It's okay. What else? What else? Let me see. What do you think about the carnivore diet? That's what I heard. That's what I wanted to say. It's okay. Like honestly, when it comes to diets, I kind of look at diets as religions in a way. Like it's just whatever works for your bodies. I think people try to put things in a box too much, and it's just eat whatever you want to eat that makes you feel good. Someone said Puff Diddy is supposed to be Puff Daddy, but Puff Diddy is a dead man. You want to know something really funny? Diddy actually probably can get out of this. I know like it looks like it's over for him, but I think Diddy can get out of this. You know. Oh, I forgot to get some Diddy news because every time I go on live, people bring up Diddy. Is it because I'm black? So when you see me a black guy, you think of Puff Daddy right now? I don't know, but I forgot to get some Puff Daddy news, or did I get some Puff Daddy news? I don't know. I love ASMR. It's powerful. I fell asleep to ASMR videos. It's just like ASMR videos are just not long enough. There's this one chick. She's like this hot, like witchy looking white chick, and I hate to find her. Like I just found her, and she lives somewhere here in LA actually, but I found her Instagram, and she just finds these big ass buff black men, and she pops their bones by the beach, and I don't know, like I know it's random as hell, but she finds like she's She's like, okay, does anyone understands what I mean by this? There's some girls who, like, objectively they're not hot, but their personality or what they're doing makes them hot. You get what I'm saying? Like there's like there's certain women that primally makes you want to um experience them without sounding too crazy. You get what I'm saying? But there's some women. Does anyone understand what I mean? Or if there's ladies in here, like there's a guy, he's not cute, but you primally are attracted to him. Yeah, some people get me. I don't know. Let me see. Let me read these comments. Do you have any intentions on joining any professional agency like PFL, UFC? I'll try for UFC. I'll definitely try. I'm 5 months in Muay Thai, and 6 months will be on the first of next month. So I want to do some Muay Thai fights first and some Jiu-Jitsu fights. I haven't since I've been at this new gym, I haven't done any Muay Thai competitions. I want to do that first, and then since I became a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu, I haven't done a bracket tournament. I have done a super fight in Jiu-Jitsu, and I did win that, but I like bracket tournaments much better. It's like I get to go a different range of people, and it feels good when I go against like 8 people, beat them, and become like, and then also I have a 99% submission rate. So I want to see if I can continue that in my purple belt. Then I would like to go into the cage. If hopefully that answers your question. Someone says grass-fed cows are good for the climate. Oh, so you're just okay. You're talking Spence. Yes, yes, yes. Earl Spence Jr. Earl Spence Jr. People say I look like Earl Spence Jr. I mean, minus like the scar on my face, but I need to put some more shea butter on my face. Let me go. We got it's 11 minutes, and we got like 3 more minutes, and we're gonna start off with MMA. We're gonna be talking about Conor McGregor. I have some things to say about Mr. Conor McGregor. And let's continue. Hi, you from Pakistan. Nice to meet you. John Jones looking. I don't look like John Jones. I don't look like John Jones. I don't see it. I don't see it. I would love to get a channel. Oh, you talking about the if I find her, I will shout her out. I don't mind giving credit. There was this you know how you go on, only the guys understand this. You go on Instagram, and then there's like this hot chick, and there's no at. Like everyone's like, what's the at? What's the at? And then some weird dude knows the at. It's so funny. One time I seen this one dude, they were like, he had this fine ass white girl on his page, and everyone was like, what's the at? And he was trying to promote his music, and then someone said, just put the at in the bag, bro. That shit killed me, bro. Oh, that killed me, man. Bro, what advice do you have if there isn't a jiu-jitsu club in my area? Go do Muay Thai. If you don't know what to, like, go do Muay Thai. If there's no grappling jiu-jitsu club, go do Muay Thai. There should be some type of striking around your area, but there's usually jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is really easy to find. It started to become like McDojo-y in a way. Someone said, what's the hardest race to beat in martial arts? Okay, we're about to get really, really racist soundy, but it so for me, um it depends. The people that are actually difficult is them Russians. The Russians. It's the Russians, bro. When these Russians come in, I don't know. Like I've seen one, and they're strong for no fucking reason. Like I seen one of my homies. He was going against like I don't even know what this dude was, but he was from Russia, and he like my homie like I was telling my homie like to base out or something, and this Russian dude literally like this is no gi by the way. He grabbed my homie like he turned away from him, grabbed him by his shoulder like just the grip of his shoulder and lifted him up and slammed him. I was just like, what? How the fuck you deal with that? How do you deal with that? Have you ever grappled with an Islander? I have. Islanders are strong, but like as far as like grappling, like I don't like the Russians. It's the Russians, bro. They have some weird strength about them. Like how they say Habib Nurmagomedov like wrestled bears and stuff. I believe that shit. And they said that he was strong, like abnormally strong. Russians, I don't know what they're doing out there, but I think that's the hardest. Well, isn't Russian just a no? Yeah, aren't they just technically white people? I know some like geographically, some of them are Asians technically, but they're Europeans, aren't they? Well, no, not Europeans. Y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. I heard Dagestanian people are no. There's Dagestanian people. Like I'm not gonna say overrated, but bro, it's them little Russian people that it's around that area. Like them motherfuckers. Every time I see like a Uzbeka Nova, I'm like, oh my fucking god, bro. I just know I'm about to sit on my ass. I swear. When I see that name in competition, I sit on my ass. I don't want to deal with whatever slam you're about to do. Now they're not really that good at at leg locks, like how people think they are, because everyone like overhypes sambo. I haven't ran into a Russian dude that's really good at leg locks, but they are fucking good at takedowns, and I don't play with them. If you guys ever see me in a video and you see like a dude with a crazy beard, and the moment the match starts, I sit on my ass. I didn't want to deal. I didn't want to play with. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Undertaker or Kane? Undertaker all day. Brother, final question. I'm going out. Black and Russians are best at fighting. This is when some UFC fighter says. It depends on the black person. It depends. I'm not gonna demystify my own race, but it depends on the black person you're dealing with. At least coming from a black guy. I rolled with a dude hella shorter than me and got my ass pinned, bro. These little, if he's Russian, bro. All right. So we just passed the intro. Let's go into MMA. Let's talk about some MMA stuff. So Conor McGregor books himself to fight against Dan Hooker in 2025. I think they said February, but it said Conor booked himself. Now, I didn't read too much into that, but uh I've been seeing a lot of people say that they like, where's Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor, what's the hype behind Conor McGregor right now? I know Conor McGregor, like I got to watch Conor McGregor. It's fun watching Conor McGregor, but Conor McGregor fails us every time. At this point, especially after the Floyd Mayweather fight, he's been failing us. Like I think didn't he come in the last match that he won against was Cowboy Cerrone, right? Like bro, what I would have wanted to see is Conor McGregor versus what's his name? Charles Oliveira. I know Charles Oliveira wanted to fight Conor McGregor, but at this point, what are we like? Why is everybody hyped? Every time they say Conor's gonna fight, I'm like, bro, he's not fighting, bro. He's not fighting. Stop hyping this up. As a black person, most of them lean back and throw haymakers. Nah, that's black people who don't know how to fight. That's black people who don't know how to fight. What do I think about his groundwork? Someone say Conor McGregor is irrelevant at this point. I half agree and I disagree at the same time. Like he's relevant, but like the relevancy of the way people are going crazy about him, I don't understand it because like I don't know, bro. Like he really sad, really sad. Who's groundwork? Who's groundwork? Before I change the subject, do we have any MMA questions that we could talk about? Because that's all I want to talk about for MMA today. Someone said I learned some jiu-jitsu moves on my own from Gracie videos and from it escaping from the mount position and turning the tables, but it was through. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now, and it's funny. I'm about to switch this up. Actually, let me see before I change it, before I go into jujitsu, because that's a great question. Who beats John Jones? Well, let me answer this guy's question just in case. But this would have been great for the jujitsu. You cannot practice any grappling by yourself. You can't do it. You cannot practice grappling by yourself. There's no way to do it. Fun fact: did you know that they recently figured out that all of Chinese not all, but they it's a theory that Chinese martial arts is actually wrestling moves. Like all that little kung fu, all that kata that they're doing, that's actually wrestling moves that's been watered down into forms. Like they were actually like trying to remember how to do like certain throws and stuff. So they created all these those like Iron Monkey and stuff. But those are actually like wrestling moves. Because if you do some of those Chinese katas or forms, it's actually wrestling moves. That I thought that was kind of cool. But you cannot do wrestling by yourself because there's a lot of things that you're missing. Wrestling, grappling, whatever. Any type of grappling, you can mess around a little bit with striking by yourself, but you cannot do that with wrestling. So, bro, you think Sambo is overrated? Yes, I do think Sambo is overrated. Terribly, terribly overrated. Yes, I do think Sambo's overrated. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, but yeah. Um, who let me see. Hey, bro, have you done wrestling before? No. Well, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Not like high school, college wrestling though. No, no, not that. But I have done wrestling before. That's what I had someone teach me, or a coach, high school, like he was teaching. It was for MMA, but it was a wrestling coach, and he taught me wrestling, and he was the one who gave me deep appreciation for wrestling. Someone say Jermaine, most blacks had a posture. Almost everyone raps or box in Philly. Okay, so like striking is really big. Oh, by the way, guys, since you guys are in here, please like the video. Please, please, please like the video. It really deeply helps it out. Just tap that like button. It definitely helps it out. But black people, there's something really important about black people in striking. And I know everyone's used to seeing like black people kind of like throw haymakers, but it's not like, I mean, that's just like that's hood stuff, but it's not like what you guys would think. You say who will beat John Jones? I honestly do not think Stipe Miocic is going to beat John Jones. Um, I think John Jones is going to retire undefeated. I think that's what it is. Tom Aspinall would beat John Jones. Honestly, if John Jones does not retire after this Stipe Miocic fight, and he goes and he fights Tom Aspinall, I will have high respect for John Jones because that lets me know that he's like he's really game about this shit, like about legacy and stuff like that. But if he was smart, um, I just I wouldn't go against Tom Aspinall for what? Who else? It's gotta be someone to learn wrestling with. So grappling dummies are useless. No, I'm saying like if you, okay, let's go to the jujitsu topic. We're gonna do that. Let me do that right now because everyone's talking about we're gonna mix jujitsu with the MMA, but I'm gonna do this just so I could know that we're in the jujitsu topic or grappling topic. Um, for jujitsu, you just need somebody with you. Okay, like you need to be practicing with someone because it's a sensitivity art. Okay, it's a big sensitivity art, and if you don't have no one with you, there's a lot of things that you're missing. Now, if you do know jujitsu already, a grappling dummy could and would help out tremendously. But if you have never rode before, if you never trained before, if you've never felt someone sweep you off your ass or someone put pressure on you, like all that stuff is a waste of time. It's a straight waste of time. What does the W represent when you throw up? That's the west side. This represents west side. I explained it before, but I'll explain it here. Basically, in SoCal, California, this literally means west side. My gym is 10th Planet West LA, right? So it's 10th Planet West LA. I'm on the west side, California, black culture. In black culture, they have something called throw up the set. Okay, I'm not gonna go too big in the gang culture, but it has some connotations that links to gang culture. It's definitely my culture in terms of being a black person, and I like to do it because I'm throwing up my it's Smitty'Wit is in my name. It's a lot of like double connotations, but I do one thing that I do like about doing it is it scares people. I love doing that. I'm representing myself and I'm being myself, and people get really pissed off about it. So I keep doing it. Wit, Win, West Side, 10 Planet West LA. It's all types of stuff like that. Black culture. And every time when people see it, they think like, oh, he's being a thug. And I'm like, nah, it's me representing who I am. So people don't really like get it, but I don't give a damn. Like, I just keep doing it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of double meanings to that right there. Um, I do. I don't think anyone will beat John Jones. I don't either. What do you think about Sambo? Just asking. I think it's a good martial art, but I think it's a bit overrated. John Jones was state champion. He's gonna retire after. He's gonna retire this year. I believe John Jones is going to retire this year. You guys are typing away today. You said whitest black guy ever. That's fine with me. I rolled with wrestlers. They're they're tough and top pressure is crazy. You think wrestling is better than jiu-jitsu? I do not think wrestling is better than jiu-jitsu. Um, I don't. I don't think wrestling is better than jiu-jitsu. The reason why is because wrestling, um, you have to look at the end results of these martial arts. Wrestling's end result is to pin you on the ground. That's it. We're not talking about strikes. We're talking about pinning. Okay? Jiu-jitsu's end result is to submit you, meaning we say submission, but submission is basically killing someone. You get what I'm saying? So one's a killing art and the other is a control pinning art. So, and then now modern day jiu-jitsu is starting to incorporate wrestling into you know, their like the curriculum. It's part of the aspects of jujitsu now. So you're gonna have jujitsu guys who they won't be able to out wrestle a wrestler. I do think wrestling has way better takedowns and will forever have better takedowns than jujitsu. But um, as what's a better martial art, I think jujitsu is a way better martial art. Um, do you think there will be an African takeover since there is more opportunity for MMA in Africa? Maybe there's this one African martial art where these dudes are wrestling. I think they're wrestling and doing jujitsu in the sand. You guys want to talk about sambo? I looked at that martial art. That looks probably the most legit. These guys are used to being in sand wrestling. Like I've never seen nothing like that. I think it's like MMA in the sand. I forgot. It's like it's a African martial art. It's these big ass African dudes. When I get money, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna participate in that. I would love to. I probably get dog walked, but I would love that. Would you ever walk out with the African American flag in your fights? Yeah, I would. People don't know that there's an African American flag. What's good, Isaac? Thank you for loving my content. Honestly, if you didn't combine wrestling and judo with jujitsu, if you don't combine wrestling and judo with jujitsu, you won't be a good fighter. I think um, the problem with grapplers is that we are too invested in um, like all these grappling techniques instead of being invested in becoming a true mixed martial artist. What I mean by that is if you're doing jujitsu, right? Modern day jujitsu guys will turn around and say, "Oh, I need wrestling, I need judo." No, go learn boxing, go learn Muay Thai. Like go learn that stuff. But they don't want to get punched in the face. Speaking of that, this was the jujitsu topic right here. Nicky Rod is uninterested in future UFC career. He says he's a millionaire with no CTE, and that's the stuff that I'm talking about. Like a lot of jujitsu guys, and this is not me dissing Nicky Rod. Let me say that right now, but it happened with Gordon Ryan. If no one knows who Gordon Ryan is, he's one of the best, or I don't know if he's considered the best right now. He should be, but he's one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in Nogi. But even I heard he can't box. There's no videos of Gordon Ryan striking. Like grapplers want to pretend like they're the hardest on the earth, and I'm not talking bad about these guys specifically, but they don't want to strike. Grapplers don't want to get hit in the face. So hey, bro, it's 17 too late to start mixed martial arts? Nope, it's very early. Very early. You should go into Muay Thai or go into Jiu-Jitsu, or you can find yourself a mixed martial arts gym. Well, I remember someone saying wrestling is the art of I remember someone saying wrestling is the art of crashing someone's head into the earth. It probably is, but modern day wrestling um, is not what the killing art probably was. Like modern day wrestling. No, 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 no. I think jiu-jitsu is better than modern day wrestling. Do you prefer gi or no gi? No gi all day, baby. From experience, I started learning jiu-jitsu when I started getting dropped by wrestlers in street fights. Hey, yeah, you better. You better. Next topic, we're gonna go to Muay Thai. You know what? Let me. Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I want to get to the dating part because that right there is the funniest thing, like the funniest thing that I have. I might start putting the manosphere dating stuff in the beginning instead of MMA because people love that. But we got like a bunch of stuff to talk about. But let me go. This is Muay Thai. Um, and thank you. Someone just said tips on getting a better roundhouse kick. You have to just practice. Honestly, there's really you should be going to class and you should just be practicing your roundhouse kick. I mean, it's just in front of an actual professional and they'll show you how to do it. Ask them specifically because I would have to watch you doing it. Maybe you're not. There's two types of roundhouse kicks actually. There's a snap kick, which is like a Muay Thai, no, a karate kick, and then you have like the roundhouse, like that baseball bat slam kick from Muay Thai. So there's different types of roundhouse kicks. You have a snap kick and you have like a baseball bat kick. So it's yeah, but okay. So Jonathan Haggerty, he is already looking to defend his kickboxing gold next. If anyone doesn't know who Jonathan Haggerty is, he just recently lost to Superlek by a vicious elbow. I just wanted to say that for any of the Muay Thai guys that's in here, and I might move on to the next topic, but let me see what you guys have to say. You said, man, my MMA gym is too expensive and I haven't got enough saved up. Man, then go to the gym. Go to a public gym. If you can't afford martial arts, go to a public gym. And speaking of that, this is actually um, a good little transition to the athletic training. There is a new pill that can mimic the effects of a workout while you sit on the couch. I thought that was probably the most laziest shit I've ever heard in my life. I screenshot that. I said, "What?" They have created a pill that it you could take it and it would be like as if you ran a mile and your body would burn fat for you while you're sitting down. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's the laziest shit I've ever seen. But honestly, I believe that might end up being like a some type of drug. Like I know people are gonna misuse that. Like you're gonna have maybe women who just got off of pregnancy and they have like a lot of fat. They might not want to work out, but the crazy thing is the reason why they created this pill is so they can make people who don't want to work out have an option to not work out. That's why they created that pill. Crazy shit. So you're gonna be that there's so many benefits to working out. So like Ash, I think it was you, Ash, specifically, for example. You learned resilience. You get what I'm saying? You said link to the pill. It was posted October 13th, which is today. Just literally just type in this new pill can mimic the effects of a workout while you sit on the couch. Type that up. It should pop up. I don't have the link to it. You said striking is hard. I couldn't last with them. It depends on where you go, by the way. It depends on where you go. But if you cannot make it to a martial arts gym, definitely go to a regular public gym. Those are actually affordable. Please do not take a pill that can just please like you see how absurd that is to me? Please don't take a pill where you think that okay, like there's much more into working out than just losing weight. It's a journey, okay? It's an art. And it's I feel like this pill is kind of like like AI right now. You know how like right now someone thinks they're an artist and they say draw this, and they get the AI to draw from, and then the AI creates this masterful work, right? And then they think they're an artist. Like, no, bro, there's a lot more to art than just telling a computer to do it. There's a lot more to working out than just taking a pill. Someone says, "Do you like striking or grappling more?" I like them both. They have their benefits. They have their benefits. Um, I feel like anybody that when people start talking like trash talking me, you should pay attention. I always laugh because I know my abilities of what I could do to them. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing for me to um there's nothing for me to like prove. And then what I love about striking is that I don't like now I have an option to not like trying to take someone down is not the first option anymore, Like I have an option to beat somebody up, So it's really fun. I love it. So yeah, I love them both. They both have their they both have their effects. Um, my hands are tied. Can't type much at the moment, but I'm listening. No problem, Ghost. No problem. Someone says, I mean, humanity is about efficiency with the least amount of labor part in it, right? No, I think if you just think about it, humanity is about survival and being strong to survive, And th- that right there, having a pill that works out for you, there's also things that you learn about yourself. So like let's say you take a pill, sitting your ass on the couch, right? When you lift weights, right, you learn of like certain things of getting yourself out of certain positions. Like what if you get trapped under something and you need to push it off you? What if you need to hold out for something? You need to hold the line, hold the fort. Working out teaches you these types of mental blocks. There's a lot of there's a mentality that goes into this stuff too. We're gonna talk about mentality in a second. And if you're just sitting on the couch watching or doom scrolling TikTok or whatever, shorts or whatever, and you just popped in a pill, you have lost a journey, unlocking a potential about you that you would have never received if you didn't take that damn pill and took your ass to the gym. So, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Do you like Regina? I don't know who that is. BH Joker Watts. I don't know. Yo, Smitty, if you have to remove Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai, which one are you removing? Muay Thai. I'm removing Muay Thai. Yeah, I'm removing that. If I had to, I'm getting rid of Muay Thai. I love Jiu-Jitsu. I think at the height of being a jiu-jitsu master, I think that is much more rewarding. You have a lot of stuff about you. You can move your body. When I dream, I know how to move my body in my dream because of my body's perception of from jujitsu. Muay Thai is fucking beautiful though. Like don't just because I'm saying that, don't think like I do not like Muay Thai. Muay Thai is a beautiful art and I'm having so much fun learning it, but um there's so much you can do like in jujitsu. Like there's so many ways. I mean, but man, I'm gonna go. You know what? We gonna go. Please, at the end of this stream, when we get to the last part, I want to really go more in depth of what I've learned from jujitsu and Muay Thai because they both have their pros and cons. But to me, I'm starting to see they're both the same art, like the art of finesse, and But yeah, that's the pill. The pill. I was gonna talk about the superfood that may remove Alzheimer's risk and promotes longevity. I was gonna talk about that, but do you guys want to hear about that? I don't know. I'll give you guys like what? I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. Do y'all want to hear about this superfood? Because I could just move on into the main topic of the day. Are you more hyped to go to? Is that what it's called? Senegal and wrestle in the sand, or um? Let's talk about superfood. Okay, good. I want to go both. I want to go to Thailand and I want to go to Senegal. That's what it's called. Senegalese, whatever the hell them dudes, it's these big ass black dudes, okay? And they wrestle in the sand and the shit is entertaining. You guys should look at that. It's so entertaining. It's these big black dudes. And I'm just like, okay. Like you think about, like we're scared of these Russians, right? That's in the mountains. No, there's these big old black dudes in the hot sun in the sand wrestling each other, and no one is talking about them. It's crazy. Okay, so scientists have discovered that a compound called, I don't know. Let me see. Does this thing? Can this thing speak it to me? Hold on, guys. Let me see. Phenine. Did y'all hear that? Phenine. Sounds like some nasty shit. Fadine. We're gonna call it P. So they found a compound called P found in foods like tomatoes, carrots, and red peppers that might help prevent Alzheimer's disease and promote longer life. In tests on tiny worms, this P-type compound was shown to reduce the damage from Alzheimer's related brain plagues. No, blame. God damn it! Today I need to drink something. But let me go back a little bit. This compound was shown to reduce the damage from Alzheimer's related brain plaques and increase lifespan by up to 18%. Damn, okay. The compound is also effective against oxidative stress, which contributes to aging and disease. Shit. I'm glad y'all had me read this. This research suggests that the compound, particularly from microlage, could be developed into supplements to support brain health and longevity. However, more studies are needed to confirm if it works the same way in humans. So they kind of figured this out with worms, but I want to talk about the tomatoes, carrots, and red peppers. Those are the what they found it out of. But I can say that if you eat more carrots, so if you guys are chilling right now, I think carrots really is underrated. It helps with your eyes, and it also like makes your skin younger. I do know that. I know that for sure. Carrots make your skin younger. So to hear that it also is potential for promoting your lifespan up to 18%. Do y'all know how crazy that is? Like your lifespan gets increased by 18% from eating carrots. I don't know. You know, tomato got my little Trump on. I don't know, but it makes sense to me. Like, um, when was this information is extracted? Everything that I read to you guys is brand new of today. So what I do is before I hop on live, I have me a long list of things that I personally study, but I go through it and find whatever's interesting to me, and I put it into the little script, and then I read it to you guys. So this right here is brand new news today. Everything I'm telling you it happened today, or it was reported today, and it might have happened yesterday. You get what I'm saying? So just letting you guys know. AI is still in the ideas of users, bro. It probably is, but we can talk about AI in a second. Guess I have to take carrot pills for my. Just eat carrots, bro. Carrots is easy. Like it's like an easy snack. You said not getting too much sun helps prevent aging skin. Yeah, eating our dogs and cats. They're eating our dogs and our cats and our carrots. They're coming and taking our carrots. Do you know why I say this? I don't know why you say this. I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, so the main topic of today is failure isn't final. Okay, let me do this so I can know to put the little chapter tag. So I got a bunch of philosophies that I've been creating, and I call it the hustler's philosophy or a hustler's mentality. And so far, we talked about what was the first one we talked about? I think the first one we talked about was damn it. I'm trying to memorize it so I can just say it instead of bringing it up. But never mind your starting time. That's number one. Never mind your starting time. So if you want to get so a hustler is the ability to go get. That's all hustler means. In Smitty's little philosophy, hustler means the ability to go get. So whatever you want to go get, if you prescribe to this mentality, this philosophy, you're a hustler. So never mind your starting time. That's number one. If you want to go do it, don't be like, oh, it's too late. I'm not old enough. Don't worry about it. Never mind your starting time. Number two, no pain, no gain. You got to understand it. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. Whatever you want, depending on how powerful it is going to hurt to get it. It's going to hurt to get it. And then number three, the game starts in the brain, so you have to come up with a plan for whatever you want. And number four was what we talked about yesterday. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That was number four. And number five, no reward without risk, right? So if there's no risk involved, there's no reward involved. If you want major success, it will take major sacrifice. Nothing comes easy if it's worth living. Calculate the risk and be willing to lose in order to win. Number six, friends are few. Anything that you want to do, do not expect your friends to support you. I know that sounds crazy as hell. Some people be like, I did it by myself. Yeah, because that was your dream. Do not expect your friends to help you. And don't hold them to it. Don't be mad about that. And then number seven, failure isn't final. It's not over until you quit. You may lose more battles than you win this year, but if you realize that failure is just a moment in time and not a life sentence, you'll eventually reach the goal. Failure isn't real. Failure is only temporary. That is the main topic of the day that I want you guys to work with. When you lose, it doesn't matter. Failure is only temporary. You understand? That's the main one. I wanted to give you that. Somebody might have needed to hear one of those. No reward without risk. If there's whatever you want, if there's no risk involved to get that, it's probably not a big reward. Friends are few. It's everyone for themselves in this world. People are taught to keep their enemies closer. Why would you think everyone who tries to get close to you is a real friend? Expect nothing but appreciate everything. All right? And failure isn't final. Just because I know maybe some of you guys, maybe right now your biggest thing in life is getting girls probably. We're going to go into the manosphere, red pills, dating content next. But, just because you got rejected doesn't mean, I do want to talk about that. I'm glad that's the next topic. But before I go into that, let me see what you guys said. Yeah, that was the major thing. I love giving you guys these gems before we get into the ignorant stuff. The ignorant stuff. Oh my gosh, I found so much stuff on Threads. I'm about to be funny. Someone says, because I was talking to an AI about herbal recipes I was doing, I used to dry vegetables in the ovens and grind them into powder to make them easier to absorb the benefits. I added spices to it, such as black pepper, ginger. I am misreading today. I am so stupid today. Smitty did not have his coffee. I don't drink coffee, but y'all get the point. Let's go. No pain, no gain. Yes. Benefits are crazy. Okay. Yeah, nice, Mike. I even said Mark's name wrong. I said Mike. Woof. I'm sorry, guys. Failure is temporary. Man, thanks for that. I just need to learn. Oh, actually, it's so funny. Ash, I'm glad you're in here because I literally said, never mind your starting time. That's the number one philosophy of this hustler mentality. Don't be like, is this too late? Is that too late? Do you want that? Do you want it? As a man, our ability is to go get something. Our ability is to go conquer something. So if you want it, go get it. If we're talking about goals, not women or something, that that has to be consensual. Let me say that, but that has to be consensual. So this is like something I wanted to, we're going off into the next topic right here. We're going to go into some manosphere content, and then I'm going to bridge off into some dating stuff. That's the part I wanted to get to. That's why I was kind of rushing today, because there's some funny stuff I wanted to talk about. But number one, you must always be learning new and fresh things so your game can keep you and whoever else on their toes. Okay? If you stop learning and educating yourself, your game will get old, boring, and played out. Young men, young men, young men, young men. Maybe there's some ladies in here too. I think that's good for ladies too to hear. But if you stop learning, you stop educating yourself, you get predictable. Keep that in mind. You get predictable. So I just wanted you guys to know that always. This is what I do every day. I'm always constantly when I'm by myself and I get off live. I love studying. I love just sitting there learning new things. Um, yeah, that's why it's called game. Game, man. We gonna talk about that. That's gonna be the next live where I actually sit back and I'm gonna explain to you guys what the game actually is. What is game? Um, right now, that's not the topic of the day. I don't want to just throw stuff on people, but tomorrow we're gonna talk about game. I want to talk about game tomorrow. I'm gonna break that down for a lot of you guys. And luckily for you guys, honestly, the game is to be sold, not told. But goddamn it, the game is fucked up, so it needs to be told. um, there are ladies. I am one. Yes, I appreciate you and how you study your craft. Yes, thank you, Tones. That's why I'm talking to ladies too. Like maybe I think ladies. I think this is good. One thing about when I talk about like men stuff, it's not just like I'm talking about self improvement for men, so men can try to be men. I'm not like this all knowing guru. I'm learning just with you guys, but what I'm learning and what I'm applying is starting to be successful, and I'm big on bringing your people with you. I'm really big on that. So on this journey of what's making me successful, I'm sharing it and giving it back to you guys. That's another one of my mentalities, give back. So for ladies, you could take this because there's a lot of career driven women, and you could take these philosophies and understand the masculinity or when you're in your masculine, and then once you want to get out of it and dial back for your man, there you go. You can understand, like, okay, I'm in my masculine, which is fine. I think some men could be in their feminine. We don't want to be too in our feminine, but you need to understand when you're in your masculine and when you're in your feminine. And masculinity requires direction. If a masculine person, and this is why there's a lot of kids crashing out, if it has no direction, it's headed for destruction. So you got to understand that. If you don't put no direction on your life, you're heading for destruction. And that's me. I'm like that. If I have no direction that I want to go, I'm headed for destruction. So now that we got that, I'm sorry I talked you guys' ears off. Some of you guys appreciated that. Some of you guys needed that. I needed that too. But now it's time for ignorance, Smitty, okay? Duality, baby. I believe in duality. I have been wanting to get to this one. Oh my God. This girl said on Threads, let me read you guys' comments before I go. I need to step away from the phone, bro. I'm going to keep. Okay, cool. See you soon, Ghost. That is the game, and being a mentor, spread knowledge and not ignorance for all minds. There you go. Hey, BFL. Hello. Brother, hear me out. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what do you think of Let the Way and Muay Baran? I'm sorry. It's like I think I ate something earlier and I got this like I don't know what that is, and my lips are chapped. But anyways, that y'all need to know that, but oh well. If you see me just doing that now you know. Let the Way is it's just Muay Thai with headbutts. That's all it is. Like I mean, if you wanna give yourself a hematoma, go ahead. But and Muay Baran is basically it's supposed to be it's like not the karate version, but it's just Muay Thai with forms. They have forms, and I think there's weapons in it too. You would do better studying Muay Thai because you can study Muay Thai and then branch out into any of those if you want to. It's up to you, but I would just say just do Muay Thai. If you're interested in Thai culture, then you can branch out, but the sport at least. You don't want to learn Lethaway only, right? And then go to a Muay Thai gym where there's a lot more Muay Thai gyms than Lethaway gyms, and then you naturally just headbutt someone in the face. Like, bro, they're not gonna like you, bro. Or you learn Muay Baran, and you got all these forms, and you look good in Muay Thai, and then you get your ass whooped, in the sparring session. But someone says Muay Thai has strategies and tactics. I mean, um, honestly, like if you're not sparring, like that's one thing. I'm big on application. I don't like I know we're talking, but I do not like I hate the theory side of martial arts. So everything that I tell you guys, if I don't know something, like I've never experienced it before, I would tell you I don't know. And just talking about martial arts, I've been in these types of gyms. Like I did Wing Chun before, and a lot of Chinese martial artists they like to just talk. Like, oh, what if this person did this? What if this person did that? I hated that shit, bro. Put on the gloves. Let's see if this works, you know. But yeah. Someone says, which is the best combo for MMA? Asking for a beginner. At this point, it's gonna, just whatever is near you. There's really no best combo. I honestly think no. Kickboxing. Go learn kickboxing. I know some people say go learn boxing. Go learn kickboxing. And you can add boxing to your kickboxing and go learn some jiu-jitsu. Also, just because you did kickboxing or boxing or jujitsu does not mean that that applies directly to your MMA skill set. You need to practice MMA by itself because MMA is a martial art of its own. You need to learn um, striking into takedowns, uh, ground and pound, wall work. You get what I'm saying? So MMA has its own style. Keep that in mind. So just because you're good at Muay Thai and you also might be good at Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling does not mean you're good at MMA. I know that sounds crazy. People like to argue with me about that, but I've seen it enough. No, it does not mean that, because it's much more tiring. Trust me when I tell you, like take like punching and going into a takedown and trying to keep that person on the ground it's a different experience. It's way different. The problem is that gyms here they don't let you just start MMA straight up. I think that's good. I think that's perfect. All right, next topic. Dating. This girl said, "Is it okay to date while pregnant?" yo, yo, that had me dying when I read this. I said, yo, imagine. I just want you guys to imagine, like, you talking, because, like, girls like to take pictures of just, like, their face, right? And imagine you go, like, on a date and this girl is fully pregnant, bro. like, like she's just fully pregnant. Like, what? What do you do? What are you doing? Chat, what are you doing? What are you doing? You come on the date and this girl's fully pregnant already. She's and then not to mention, hold on, here's the crazy part. This would even killed me. Like after it was like a double whammy on threads, bro. Um someone's like after I read is it okay to date while pregnant, another woman like right under was like, I respect any man who can heal a heart he didn't break and raise a child he didn't make. Yo, I got so much to say about that. But before we continue, I see some of you guys are asking me questions, and I'm gonna answer that. But we're gonna get back to this. So, someone said, "Do you wrestle?" I'm a freshman year of high school, and I'm so hyped for wrestling. I never wrestled in high school. I played football and ran track. But I think you are smart if you plan on doing martial arts later on in life. Doing wrestling, that's good for you. Someone says I'm leaving. Take care, Ash. You be super relaxed. Yeah. Oh man, you gotta be relaxed. I think I wrote a poem that said a tense mind gives the body bad advice. So um, you gotta stay relaxed. But back to this pregnant shenanigans. Um, men, women too. The women, ladies in here, please respect yourself. Have boundaries. That's the point of this. Have boundaries. If someone thinks it's okay to come to a date pregnant, or let's say vice versa, a man is dating, he's trying to date you, and he has a baby on the way. Like there's a woman somewhere pregnant. Get up and leave. Respect yourself. There is no, um, there's like there's nothing worth that. That's just nothing but pain and suffering. Okay. Someone says depends on if you're a man or not. Just like she can say you have no 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 no. No. When somebody, this is why I said boundaries. When someone has that they're having another life, that is not your business. There's someone else out there in life for you. Have some respect for yourself and believe you can do better. I don't believe any of that. Someone like this girl said when she said, I respect any man who can heal a heart. Okay, that's cool. Like I that's cool. But raise a child that he didn't make, bro. What did a couple of people say that being a single, like I now hold on. If you are in love with someone and they have a child, okay, like I got you. But bro, if you're single and you have no children, bro, have some boundaries about yourself, bro. Have some boundaries. What made you want to do YouTube? I'll answer that in a second. Any advice prepping for competition and getting ready for your first match? How's your cardio? Money made me do YouTube. I'll never lie to you guys. Money. There you go. Money. Money, 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 money. Um, because I was already big on TikTok and people. No, 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 no. That's not what made me do YouTube. I'm glad you asked that. I thought it was money. No, my TikTokers bullied me to get to YouTube. I was on TikTok and Instagram, and people was like, "Do you have a YouTube?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Get on YouTube." So I made YouTube. Here we are. That's what happened. That's how I got on YouTube. But yeah, and speaking of boundaries, like for example, there was this woman right here, and she said you be genuine with the nigga trying to hold him down in his broke boy era, and the whole time he thinking he got a goofy. So this girl gave this man damn near like $5,000. Bad girl, she a little baddie. I need to see the man she spent. I'm like, damn, I've been doing it wrong. She had no self respect. Well, no, she was trying to be a good girl and hold it down. And oh, that's why I screenshot this, guys. We can't be doing that. If you got a girl that's holding you down, don't do her dirty. Come on, man. Because then you have girls out here talking about, is it okay to date while pregnant? Like, bro, if the guy who got her pregnant held her down, she wouldn't be dating while pregnant. So it's like oh man, this is crazy to me. Threads was cooking today. Let me see. Someone says, Nick, are you trolling here, bro? He might be. Wait. What did Nick say? What did Nick say? Can you say thanks, Nick? Thank you, Nick. Um, he was a criminal. Lights, brown skin, dark skin, black girls. What's your type? Baddies only do it for the felons. Okay. No. Okay, my type. I believe it or not, I love dark skinned women. I do, but because the way I imagine like my child looking is either two. One is we got two paths. It's either gonna be a really really chocolate baby. So like I be looking at these really dark African women, and luckily I'm black, so I can say this. But I fetishize really really dark skinned women. Love that. I imagine my daughter looking like that, or a Blasian baby. I love Asian women. I love Asian women. Okay, like watch me end up with like a white girl because I always somehow like white girls like swing my way. But though, if you asked me, a Blasian or a very dark skinned baby, that's what I'm really interested in. A girl darker than me, like real chocolate. Love that shit. And then, but what was I about to say? I kept thinking of something, but it just slid out. It keeps sliding out my mind, sliding back in it. Someone says, PSA to all single men who think we don't want to be approached. We do. We are tired of apps. And this, all we ask is be aware of the context, the environment, the disposition of the woman, your tone of voice and demeanor. Ladies, please comment further on this, and men just listen. Bro, she had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I think in today's climate, men, you shouldn't be approaching women. I don't think you should be approaching women. I think women. Well, no, it depends. If you, the way I approach women, is if I'm in the space, like, okay, so let's say I'm in like a grocery store, right? I'm in a grocery store and I see this really fine chick. I don't walk up to her. I don't, because there's nothing for us to talk about. There's nothing for us to talk about. But if I happen to run into that very chick in the line, now maybe the line's long or something, and maybe something naturally is gonna happen where I could talk to her. But I think pursuing women at this point, because did you just like what did this girl say? She says all we ask is be aware of the context, environment, the disposition of the woman. How are we supposed to know all this shit? Like what? So, men, what you need to do is work on your purpose, find something that you're really interested in, and stick with that. That's what I have to say. What did someone say? Um, I feel like I didn't. Is someone pissed off? Have you ever had a girl who lied to you and went to someone else? If so, what did you do about it? Have you ever had a girl who lied to you and what do you mean by that? Lied to you and went to someone else? If so, what did you do about it? This stuff happens all the time at school. Well, number one, as a man, you should never gossip with a woman. That's number one, because whatever you say in secret is gonna come out in public. Get you a Polynesian girl. Um, don't from my experience, Polynesians like a lot of white folks. If it's not in their own race, Alejandro, I didn't read what you said. I told you to focus on defense and counterattacks, and you would be perfect. Are you guys arguing? We're gonna be talking about submitting Blasian baddies. Like, bro. Right now, I've been working on Filipino women. I have. I've been working on Filipino women. I love Asian women, dude. Asian women are so fine to me, man. I liked Asian women since I was a little child. It's not just like a thing. Like black women, and Asian women, those are my things. White girls cool. Someone said Polynesian women. I like bad bitches. Okay, look. This is my thing. I know some people are butt guys. Some people are breast guys. I'm a face man. I'm a face man. So so usually this is why in a lot of my videos you would catch me with a girl that looks cute in the face. Like that's literally my type. If she's cute in the face, that's my type. That's my type. All right. Are dark skins easy to pull out of all the skin tones? Um, for me, it is because a lot of people don't like dark skinned girls, which is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. What else? Dear men, stop dating broke females. They wouldn't date you if you were broke. I don't know about that. But then it was funny because right after I read that, it was another woman saying, this is the last one by the way, and then we're gonna go into self defense. It was another woman that said, dear women, stop dating broke men. I couldn't stop laughing. Threads was cooking today. I just wanted to get to that part because I was just giggling reading all that. You said, I agree. You shouldn't date someone that's pregnant. That's why I immediately leave a relationship as soon as I get a woman pregnant. Yo, you dirty dog. You evil man. This is why these girls are coming to dates pregnant. It's people like you. You facing my weakness? Yes, yes, yes. All right, we're gonna go into self defense, man. I just want to talk about that. There was something I wanted to talk about specifically, but this is why I write my stuff down because my mind just Oh, he's trolling. Don't worry about what he's saying. But let's go into self defense now. Would you date someone with kids? Fuck no. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. No, no, I wouldn't. No, no. Being a single father is being a stepfather is a thankless job. I'm sorry. And it was a lot of people that maybe those were the single mothers that left. I'm sorry. Nah. I want since I was disciplined enough to keep. Because so seriously, um, I the way I see it is what's going on in this era is you have a lot of people that are trying to date, especially men. But I believe what you need to do is focus on your craft. I'm focused on getting money right now. Turn that on. I'm focused on getting money right now and becoming the best martial artist that I could possibly become. Um, and I feel like uh, who is for me is gonna come to me. That's how I feel. Because right now I'm in grind mode right now. To be honestly serious, and I think a man that's on a mission is probably. You want to know something that I've learned? This is something good for you guys to know. If you're trying to attract women, you want to know something that I found out. Women are attracted to when you are minding your business, like you're on your own grind and you're on your purpose. Women know. I don't know how women notice that, but it's attractive to them. So, you got to get on your grind, get on your purpose. But me talking to a woman who has kids already, I can't build nothing with her. Me personally, like I don't want to think about you with another man. I'm not settling for that. If I was disciplined enough to build myself up, build my abundance, I'm not settling for someone who already has experienced a child. Like I want the woman that I'm with, she has a child. You get what I'm saying? And no, she doesn't have a child, and we come together and have an experience together. Not this is just your fifth child. I don't know. But we're gonna go into the self defense. And before, does anyone has any other questions or any funny topics? Because this is about to get dark. So I try to do the dating stuff before I get to the self defense because people be dying and stuff. Someone says, by the way, loving the Muay Thai content. Yes, I just posted a short of me and one of my boys. We were striking with each other. It was dope. It was dope. It was dope. How to pass emotions, change mood. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Y'all better ask y'all questions because it's about to get dark. We about to talk about a robbery. That's the next thing we're about to talk about. So ask your little funny dating questions or, well, I can't say this for sure. What I've learned before I go, because I've been talking to a lot of women lately, is that what I've noticed is I stopped because I'm a sucker for pretty faces. So any chick that I deal with, most chicks, they're really like beautiful as hell. You be like, if you look at the chicks I talk to, you be like, damn, Smitty. I always find myself around cute girls, but the problem is, my biggest problem is I usually end up in toxic relationships, like really toxic no, not relationships, situationships. And I started recognizing like I need to start becoming attracted to if the girl is on the same wavelength as me, like the same mindset. And I think men, you shouldn't be scared to say how you feel, what you feel. Like if you don't like something, make sure you say it. There's power in saying no. So I just wanted to give that to you guys. And I thought Mikey Music was gonna say how to pass emotions, change mood. I don't know what you mean, and you didn't write in time. So now we're gonna go to self defense. We're going to self defense now. So an attempted robbery on Chicago's northwest side ended in a shooting in a car fire, according to police. The incident happened when a man was approached by two suspects who tried to rob him. The victim shot one of the suspects in self-defense. Shortly after, the suspect's car caught on fire. Police are investigating the situation, and no further details were provided about the suspects or the victim's conditions. Um, this is why you need to have a gun. I don't care how many martial arts you know. Um, I always say when it comes to self defense, like this self defense and martial arts, it's connected, but it's a little bit different. Self defense is life or death, and it's not about honor. If someone wants to go into a street fight with you, because to me, self defense and street fights are connected, okay? Do not play fair, do not fight fair. Don't fight fair. This man the victim who was getting robbed, he luckily had a gun on him and he shot back. I don't think you should. Maybe he felt his life was in danger, so that's why he shot at them. But yeah, like that was pretty interesting. I'm trying to figure out how did the car catch on fire though. Like, was he shooting at them and then he like shot the exhaust pipe and then just blew up or something? But just be aware, like I'm in California, so um, you cannot have a gun on you. But if you happen to have a gun on you, um, be careful if you have to use it, but just be ready at all times. Someone says, I mean, I can't live in memories, can't skip present. Okay. Someone says Sambo good for self defense. I think well, no, I'm definitely not fucking saying that. I was about to say I think every martial art is good for self defense, but I think Sambo's good for self defense. Even though I think Sambo's overrated, I do think it's good for self defense. Um, Let me see. Also, what state do you train in? If that's not much of a personal question, and planning to travel and go to different gyms in the future for like open mats and knowledge from different gyms. I'm in SoCal, Southern California. I train at 10th Planet West LA. I not afraid of explaining that part. I think so. The point of having these lives is I eventually would like to maybe have like a Smitty convention or something. Not I don't want to be that what's the word, narcissistic, but maybe like a convention or something where I throw tournaments and all my followers come and we meet up and stuff like that. I do want to travel, but I want to be getting I want to travel compete. That's what I want to do. I want to like set up like a traveling like calendar that where I'm going to competitions. That's what I would love to do. Someone says I work with knives. Beautiful. MMA can help, I guess, change mood, energy move. Yeah, I think martial arts changes moods. Any martial art, you feel better. Like you feel better after you get done. It feels incredible. It's amazing. License to carry is legal in California. Yeah, but like the problem is like shooting somebody though. That's the problem. Like if you shoot somebody, that you can go to jail. You get what I'm saying? What martial art do you think is not good for self defense? Any martial art that does not have any uh, what's the word? Any martial art that doesn't have sparring, like resistance sparring, is terrible for self defense. Absolutely terrible. Krav Maga. Yep, I said it. I hate the Krav Maga folks. Not hate them, but like they irritate me. They come in, Krav Maga is the best martial art. Like, no, bro. Like, I don't see you guys training anything. Well, it's too dangerous, bro. How are you gonna be prepared for an actual fight? And honestly, you wanna know something crazy? You will never be prepared for a self defense scenario. It's gonna spring up on you. This dude right here got robbed at gunpoint. He trained for it, right? He probably has done some type of resistance training to have pulled the trigger and shot first. But your fancy, like, this is my issue with things like Krav Maga. They put you in scenarios that might not happen. What I've learned this from Jiu-Jitsu very well. When you're practicing a a situation, oh, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that, and this happens. It doesn't go according to plan. In martial arts, in combat, nothing ever fucking goes according to plan. So if you have a martial art that is specifically teaching you techniques, self-defense techniques, the problem is it's not going to go according to plan. So this is why you spar, because there's certain things that happens that you're not prepared for. Like video game testers. I know that's wild, that's crazy, but there's a reason why there's video game testers. They create, in theory, the scenarios that they think is going to happen, the video game developers, right? But then they go to a video game tester, some idiot who just needs money right quick, and his job is to break the game. And he does something that they would have never expected. They said the rules was to figure out how to go over the box. This motherfucker figured out how to go through the box, like, so that's how self-defense is, it's not going to go exactly how you think it's going to go. And that's why, anything that doesn't have any resistance sparring, I think it's bullshit. How do you feel about competition jiu-jitsu academies? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Can you give me a riddle? I don't know. Riddle me that, Batman. Wait, hold up. Is it good to do wrestling and boxing in a competition sport at the same time? Because I am a three-time national champion in wrestling. What do you mean by that? You said, is it good to do wrestling and boxing in a competition sport at the same time? I don't I don't know what you mean by that. Because it is illegal in my country to have a gun if you are not military or police service. Do you have sticks, weapons? Because I carry collie sticks on me. I carry collie sticks. If you um was to be around me, I literally like when especially when I'm driving. If someone like fucks with me, I literally do this, and my collie sticks are like I. It's like just like that. I'm driving, someone starts talking, I literally just do this, and you see like two big ass collie sticks. So, um, someone says, which do you like better, kickboxing or Muay Thai? Honestly, kickboxing and Muay Thai are the same thing, except for there's just a different slight variation of the rules. Speaking of robberies, on the next topic, um, the reality check. This one was kind of interesting. Thieves broke into an old Nat pharmacy in South Fullerton, Georgia, stealing thousands of dollars in prescription drugs. The burglars sawed through the back door, disabled the alarm, and stole medications like morphine, oxycodone. Pharmacy owner Linda Davis expressed frustration, saying the thieves damaged her small business, which provides affordable medication to the community. Police believe the same group was involved in another recent break in at a beauty supply store. They're investigating and asking tips for catching the suspects who may be juveniles. I last live I talked about over here in California. There's a bunch of smash and grabs where these guys are going in and they are just stealing from these corporations. I don't believe in trying to rob somebody, like someone of their personal belongings, but I used to not care about robbing organizations or corporations, like kind of like F you to the machine. But when you start, what's starting to happen, I'm starting to notice from these these burglaries, there we go, is that they're ruining the communities. They are ruining the communities. This is why recently, yesterday, they have a proposition where they're starting to. What did they say they were going to do? They said that they were going to make. If you are robbing in a group, it's a felony. It's not a misdemeanor no more. Which was. I agree with that. I agree with that. Because you're ruining the community. Well, I do boxing and wrestling practice 7 days a week. I don't know how the hell you do that one. You must be very young. After the other, and I'm only 11. You see what I said? And I have one national title for boxing and three national titles for wrestling. So it would be good. What's the problem? Do both practices 7 days a week plus competition? No. If I mean you're young, like keep doing it. Like it's gonna get to a point when you get older and you won't be able to do it. So I say keep doing it. You're on the correct track. You should. If that's really what you're doing at 11 and you keep doing it, you should be a champion of something, especially UFC. You should be a champion. You're a boxing and wrestling champion. Yeah. What I mean is the jiu-jitsu academies that only focus on competition and guys who compete move up in rank faster than people who don't. I think that's legit, but I think everyone's journey is different. I've met some very talented people who don't want to. They don't want to do competition. So I think, um, it's up to the people. But that's smart. That makes sense to me. But they should have it. That jiu-jitsu academy should have it to where people who are class attendees, there should be like I believe so. What I believe in is if you have people who regularly compete, they should get their belts faster. And you have people who don't compete, they should take like maybe tests, like knowledge based tests for jiu-jitsu for belts, you know? I believe that. And it should show like this person got his black belt through just knowledge and this person got his black belt through competition. I think that distinction would make this art mwah, much more effective. By the way, guys, last stream I had 58 likes. We're at 33 right now. Please, please, just tap it away. Trust me, I got PRs I'm trying to hit right now. It really helps. It helps the stats, and I love it. Well, my personal stat, my PR stats, and this live was bigger than yesterday's live. So, um, but people were liking it up yesterday. So I wonder, like, was there more engagement yesterday? I don't know, but this one seems like more people tuned in. We're gonna go to the next thing. So let me see. We're gonna go into. We're supposed to go into a creative break. A creative break. Actually, before I do that, let me read this. He says, "I just don't know if I should focus on the boxing and wrestling or my academics because I am in GATE in juniors. No, no, no. You should do what you like to do. If you like to do boxing and wrestling, have fun. You're young. Keep doing all of that. You get what I'm saying? If you, it depends though. Like, do you imagine yourself being a martial artist when you grow older? Or do you imagine yourselves being an academic when you grow older? It's honestly up to you. Like, you have to, whatever you imagine yourself to be when you're older, you should pursue that. That's my advice for you. Would I see as an appropriate against what I see as appropriate against weapons like knives and pistols when it's close, doable takedown, it works as magic. Even you would get hurt, you would. You was talking about something, Mark, and I don't know what you mean. But it's guys who train way more than guys who compete. But it's guys who train more than guys who compete. Do you still feel that's fair? So do I think so? Okay, so what you're asking me is if in a school you have a bunch of guys who go to competitions, right? And they train less than the guys who don't go to competition. That's what you're saying. But the guys who go to competition get their belts faster than the guys who don't go to competition, but they train more. That's what you're saying. Well, my opinion on that is if you go to competitions more and you're winning at competitions, yes, you should get your belt faster. Why? Because in the gym, you have something known as an academy lion. My old coach, Marcelo Perdomo, told me about this, where you have guys who feel comfortable being the big dog in their gym and they bully everybody, right? So they're in their space of comfortability. So why don't you take this knowledge that you have since you're the big dog and go bully a stranger? You know, show that our gym works. But because you're not doing that and you're just in here, then the criteria of how you get your belt is much longer and different than a guy. He might train less, but he's going out there putting in work representing all of us. You get what I'm saying? Like if someone says, "Oh, does this work?" We're not going to show this guy who's in here 7 days a week. We're going to show this guy who's been in here for 3 days a week whooping everybody's ass in the competition scene. So that's why I think, yes, the people who compete more that's winning should get their belts faster. Oh, you said I'm talking about that theft you talked about earlier. Oh, what I'm trying to say is contrary to the scenario, if a thief has a weapon or knife, what is the best way to deal with them? Number one, run. Running. Hazel said, gotta go. He said, wish me luck. I finally have arrived in Arizona and I'm doing one of my competitions for boxing. This advice on my question was helpful. Thank you. Take care. Good luck. Be safe. If you're getting robbed, run. Or no. If you get like, if you're at gunpoint, right, or knife point, give them what they want. You can replace that stuff. You can't replace your life. If you could run away, run away. If you can't run away, pick up a weapon. Like that's what I say. If you can't run away, pick up a weapon and even it out. I think a stick is probably the best weapon, but there might not be a readily stick available. You should be able to run. I think running, this is why I tell people your athleticism, cardio for combat, endurance is the most important skill set. What's good, Stuart? All right, next topic. We're gonna talk about. I was supposed to go on a creative break where we was gonna talk about poetry, art, and music, but I it I have this empty. I guess I didn't write anything down for poetry, art, and music. So we're gonna skip the creative break today, unfortunately. Unless you guys have any poetry, any art, or any music topics that y'all want to talk about, I can bounce that off of with you guys. And also, by the way, please like the video. We're at 35 likes. I'm trying to get to 60. You said just got waxed. All right, next topic. All right, next topic. All right. Nerd culture. Let's talk about some anime then. What is the best anime ever? There was this little hot chick on Threads. She posted that while showing off her nails and her pretty face. It's so funny, how anime didn't used to be cool, you know? Like, and now you see hot chicks, like, repping anime, swearing up and down they've always been an anime fan. And they say, yeah, I like Dragon Ball Z, I like Naruto, and then they only wear a Katsuki, or like or now they starting to learn about Itachi. These girls are starting to learn who Itachi is now. So now I can't even, yeah, isn't Itachi what would they say? Isn't he Naruto's friend? you know, I got all day. I'm a competitor myself, but it's like they have little cliques at our school at our wait. I get that all day. I'm a competitor myself, but it's like they have little cliques at our school. Good jiu-jitsu, but shady people, if you get what I mean. Oh, well, the cliques thing, that's, jiu-jitsu is a cult. I talked about that before. Jiu-jitsu is a cult. It's definitely a cult. Um, I hate that. That's different. Um, how do you escape guard arm bars while you're on? How do you escape guard arm bars? Guard arm bars while you're on top. I try to stack and grip my own hand to slip out, but a lot of times I get caught in a triangle while stacking. You have to fully stack their body. You have to fold their body on their neck. You should be able to sit there and put their weight on their body. That's what you should be able to do. Um, that's how I do it. And then slowly pull your elbow out. If you could just get like the point of your elbow, you're fine. Some people think they have to get the entire arm out. Nope, you just need the point of your elbow. And then you can literally just let your hand go and pull it out. That's all you need. So next time when you are defending an armbar, if you're like trying to defend, all you need is this much. That's it. Even a little bit of this. It's just this point right here. Once this slides out, and you will feel it, you can let your grip go and pull your arm out. People don't know that. But anyways, best animes. Best animes. Anyone has their best animes? Anyone got their best animes? No? No. Let me think. My best animes. Um, nah, I'm not a big anime fan. I'm a big manga fan though. Ooh, speaking of manga, Hunter x Hunter just dropped like this lengthy chapter, and I'm gonna go on YouTube and definitely like have someone explain it to me. I'm gonna have to repay for my manga. No, I need to reread this whole arc for Hunter x Hunter. I didn't even know Hunter x Hunter was coming out with another chapter. I gotta catch back up. We're at 36 likes. Can I get another like, please? Try and get to 60. What if they stiffen their hips? Sometimes I stack and they're able to just jump their hips up. Oh, jolt their hips up. You have to if you let the grip go with your if you once your elbow comes out and you let the grip go, don't just sit there. Literally pull. Like the problem is with I feel like the problem with arm bars is a lot of people wait for the person to move. You don't wait for the person to move, you move. It's your go. You don't wait for them to give you space. You decide when you get space. So if you go by their tempo, then they're able to raise their hips, like you're saying. But if you kind of like wait for them to, then you go on their rest, you decide that tempo. Hiatus X hiatus. Oh God. You said nobody's beating Goku. Didn't Goku lose in one of the movies to a simple ass blaster? It's another school I train at every Sunday. They have really good Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. Think I'm gonna start going there, man. Thanks for the advice. Of course, of course, of course. So people don't have anything for anime. Ooh, thank you guys. All the guys who liked this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to start saying asking for likes in the beginning because I did that last live. That's how I got to 60. And right now we're at 39. So can someone give me that 40? I don't know. I don't know. Appreciate you guys. Anyways, you said I'm a pro Thai boxer and boxer. I'm a big fan of yours. When I'm out in LA, we gotta stop. We gotta slap, bump, and roll. I'm down. Definitely down. Definitely down to work with you guys. Was good, homie. Was good. Was good. Hey, from Cincinnati, Ohio. What's good? Hey, putting up Halloween decorations. You're one of those people. Love. Someone gave me a 40. Thank you. Someone gave me a 41. Thank you. Y'all gonna turn me into one of them little AIs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ice cream. Ice cream. No, bro. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Yeah, appreciate that. Um, Next one, gaming. Best action games or horror elements. They said there was the listed ones were Bioshock, Prey, Bloodborne, The Last of Us, Half Life 2. Um, Bioshock was. Does anyone know what Bioshock is? That was pretty. It did have some horror elements. Nobody can defeat the Prince of All Saiyans. Yo, Vegeta was always my favorite. He just kept getting hoed, bro. I hate how they wrote Vegeta, man. Akira Toriyama did not like Vegeta. He didn't give Vegeta justice, dog. Anyways, Prey. I didn't play Prey. That's interesting. Bloodborne. I sucked at Bloodborne. I wish I got into it. I played Dark. No. I played Demon Souls. I started off with Demon Souls. I was a huge fan of Demon Souls. Huge fan of Dark Souls. Didn't get to play Dark Souls 2. Played Dark Souls 3, but by that time I was out of the franchise. I didn't understand it. And I tried to play Bloodborne. Didn't understand Bloodborne. And there's a guy named Chase the Bro, and he plays a lot of Elden Ring. And I love watching Chase the Bro stuff. Like nowadays, I simply just sit back and watch other people play video games. But god damn it, I love how the way that man plays games. When he goes and he invades people, because that's how I used to be. I used to be a big invader in the Souls games. So yeah, Bloodborne, and then Sekiro was the last video game like before I stopped playing video games. That was like the last game that I was trying to perfect because I loved Sekiro. Sekiro, and I was playing Apex season up to season 5, I think, and then I stopped after that. Like I played Apex season 1 through 5, and then I started getting bigger in martial arts, and I couldn't play no more because I'm always busy. Someone said I actually created Bioshock 3. You playing, bro? I would have been excited if he was the actual creator. The next one was The Last of Us. The Last of Us was not scary. Great story though. I was very sad of what they did to The Last of Us 2. Very sad. And I never got to play this next game. Is called Half-Life 2. Never got to play Half-Life 2, but I know people talk really big about Half-Life. Bro, when I was a kid, I went trick or treating and it was good memories. I want future generation to have those memories too. You never. Oh my god, I have a sweet tooth. Like you wanna know something funny? Um, fun fact. Fun fact. It was after Halloween after Halloween that made me start wearing the Spider-Man suit for Jiu-Jitsu. It was right after Halloween. Like I was like, you know what? Can I wear a Spider-Man suit to Jiu-Jitsu? That's how it happened. Who's your no Dead Space? Oh, I love Dead Space. we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that space, but let me answer this person's question. Who's your favorite UFC fighter right now? Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev are still my favorite fighters. The way Charles Oliveira, when he was on his run, one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. We have 41 likes. We're almost at 60, and I'm gonna have to get off soon, but because I gotta go somewhere and meet somebody and hang out with somebody, you know. But they understand that I'm on live, but I don't want to be late. You get what I'm saying? I was with them. When Drake said, I met someone new last night and we kicked it and I'm going back there. You know, I'm just saying, you know. But we have 41 likes. I'm trying to get a little bit more. What else? But video games, video games, video games. Dead Space, Dead Space. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Dead Space. Uh those guys are dogs. Yes, Islam Makhachev. When Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira was fighting, I was like a kid in the candy store. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fucking epic. Like, and then I wish we had motivated Charles Oliveira go against Islam Makhachev. That wasn't a normal Charles Oliveira. But it was still good nonetheless. I can't wait till Islam fights again. I'm a big Islam Makhachev fan. Big Islam. I love the guy is funny as fuck too, low key. I just like that he's a wrestler that finishes fights. That man finishes fights. Charles Oliveira, he also finishes fights. I love that. Who's a special somebody? Nah, it's just it's not special somebody. It's just fun somebody. It's just fun. When I have a special somebody, they will literally pop up in the screen with me when I have a special somebody. I know Charles had an off night for sure. Charles versus Islam Makhachev should have been better, but it's okay. It's okay. It was a great fight. Charles lost because he lost the striking exchange. But when they went on the ground, it was like, man. We'll talk about that fight another day. But Dead Space. Dead Space is my favorite franchise of all time. You have, it was a time in my life when I was young and like a little kid, like when I was in high school, and I called it the 3Ds. I played Dead Space, Dragon Age, Dark Souls. Those three games those franchises were a very special time in my life. And Dead Space, I used to love Dead Space. Such a great game. Such a great game. Dragon Age, love the story. It's not the same anymore, but I love the story, Dragon Age. And what was the third one? Dead Space, Dragon Age, Dark Souls. Love Dark Souls. The 3Ds. Those were my favorite games of all time. There's other games too. I'm probably not thinking about it, but yeah. STEM. We're gonna go into. We're still in nerd culture actually, so I don't know why I'm doing this. We're in the STEM topics now, and then we're gonna talk about movies. I know someone brought movies yesterday, so I added that to the mix. We're gonna talk about, but it says girls want to pursue STEM careers, but they don't, and basically they said what's holding the girls back is their confidence in math and science is holding them back. You know, I read that, and they for years, I wanted to talk about that. For years, they have been making it seem like women are being held back in STEM fields. No, they're not. You want to know something was holding back these women? OnlyFans. OnlyFans is holding women back from doing STEM fields. There was this one chick. It was like a year or two ago. This girl was very, very talented, STEM wise, right? But she just happened to be hot. Okay. You want to know what instead that she decided to do? Like her aspiration, instead of going into the STEM field for like academia, she wanted to start an OnlyFans, and she made like it wasn't a million, but she made something like that when she turned 18. That is holding women back. You know, I hate this whole narrative that they're saying like girls don't want to join STEM. We're trying to get more women in STEM, and it's just like, bro, like, women today are not interested in science, technology, engineering, and math. Like, it's nothing. Like, even guys, young guys now, low key, are not interested in that. Like, they need to try to get as many people in these fields as possible, not just women. But there's like so much things, like much more lucrative avenues that women are succeeding in, stuff like OnlyFans, that is really easy, low effort, and STEM is hard. Being a nerd is actually like a real true nerd, like of science, technology, engineering, math. That's actually hard. It's very brain consuming and time consuming. Someone said, "Do you play Fortnite?" I am not a big Fortnite guy. I was a Call of Duty guy. I'm really good with a sniper rifle and a shotgun. That's me. All right, so we're gonna go into the movies, and I think, is this the last one? I might talk about some economy at the end, but we're gonna. This is probably gonna be the last big interesting topic. Um, Marvel. Marvel. People want to know, can Marvel regain their box office superpower? Because they said that it has cultural irrelevance right now. Does it clap? Does what clap? um, I honestly do not think. I think the age of superhero, like those big box office hits, I think that's done. I think Infinity Wars was the last thing that we will get in terms of box office. I think what's been going on with Disney specifically, the way Disney has handled these big IPs has been atrocious, and I don't think they could regain it back. They don't understand that the modern audience, especially after the pandemic, like the attention spans are very low now. So people are getting their magical entertainment from stuff like this. Like, people, this is, I think this is a 2 hour stream. People are being, there's other ways that people are being entertained by. And when they start putting their identity politics or just politics in general inside of these movies, people don't want to be lectured to. They want to escape. And I think that's it. Last thing for economy. I was gonna talk about the U.S. dollar, but next stream, if I have a more engaging end of the stream, I definitely will talk more about that. Of the dollar, the United States dollar right now, of what's going on with it. I think that would be fun to talk about. But that is all the topics of the day. That's the topics. So, do we have any questions before I hop off? Someone says, does it jiggle? Does what jiggle? Does what jiggle? I think the stuff that I'm about to be drinking is going to be jiggling in my belly. I'm surprised I didn't get cotton mouth today. Well, I was messing up. I was messing up heavily. Yeah, I was messing up heavily. Let me see. Let me see. We got 48 people in here. We have 43 likes. We got 43 likes. Well, I think that's good. How long have you been fighting? I've been fighting since 2016. 2016, I've been in the martial arts. I started jiu-jitsu, though, in 2019. Yeah. Someone says, I saw Beetlejuice 2. It was but people in the back were laughing a lot. A couple parts were funny. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what's good, Vince? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? You have came to the end of the streams, and I'm just answering questions right now. Someone said, I seen this dude at a Diddy party. He beat the ish out of me. He's a good guy, though. Hope he's doing well. Man, no one's saying more funny stuff about the Diddy stuff. I'm really sad about that. I was hoping more Diddy jokes would come in, but it's not. People aren't funny now. You say you good? That's good. What's good, Havoc? How you doing? I'm answering questions before I end the live stream. Just trying to see what you guys are on. Any questions? Concerns. Pretty good live. I actually initially I don't. It's interesting. So like last live, it was pretty big live. This one was a bit bigger, but I felt like last live more people was talking. Well, no, this live a lot of people are talking, but like maybe I don't know. It's weird. Like it was more people in this live, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Like yesterday felt like a lot more people, but just stats wise and what I'm looking, I don't know. Anyways, someone says, "What state you live in?" I am in California. They could have done better for Beetlejuice if they did a third. They need to go all out. All out. I really like Jenna Ortega though. I like hearing her interviews. That's the chick who played as Wednesday Adams, correct? Um, Sorry, bro. I work on my Diddy jokes and get back to you. Please, please. Were you the guy who said I was the Diddy disciple? Was it you? I just want you to know I've been laughing about that for 3 days. I'm not laughing about it no more. But I was hoping someone would say something funnier this time. Um, I guess that does kind of still make me laugh. But I was like cracking up like badly. Um, yeah, Jenna Ortega. Isn't she the one who played Wednesday Adams and she had like the little iconic dance? She's fucking hot. Um, What else? What else? What else? We have 43 likes. Anyone can give me a 44 or 45? 44, 45. Don't know. We got 4 more minutes, and then I'm going to end this in 4 more minutes, trying to see where we at. Anybody got any more questions? Anything to talk about? I'm just letting it ride at this point. I ran out of topics now, so this stream lasted for, I believe, 2 hours. It's pretty good. 2 hours? Pretty good. I think that might be the standard for these streams. 2 hours. I think that's solid. Um, I do. Eventually, I am going to. Some people has been asking me, am I going to teach online? And I have this new gym that they're building. Like I'm going to be teaching there, and I'm going to record a lot of things that I teach in that gym, and I'm going to put it as a subscription service. It's going to be on the subscription service would be on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be on Instagram. So yeah, people would definitely be able to learn from me in my theories and techniques and stuff like that. I think someone asked me, yeah, I forgot to respond to them. Would I want to teach or be a teacher? Yes, it just takes time. Like I was teaching. Teaching is really it's time consuming, but in the right space, it's very rewarding. Ooh, we got 43, 43. Can I get 44 likes? Correct. Jenna Ortega plays Wednesday. I think it's cool and inspiring. She wants to be a composer. I do as well. Yes, I what I've been doing with speaking of composition and music, I have been practicing on the piano. Well, I do have a piano. I do actually have a piano. But what's been going on is thank you for whoever gave me the 43rd. Like now we can see if we can get to 44. But what's been going on with me is I found myself not playing the piano, like not practicing, and I have a digital piano, and what was happening was I felt like I was just wasting energy, like wasting electricity. So I turned it off and unplugged it, and then I started. My guitar was sitting right here for a while. Like you see how dirty it is. Oops, sorry. You see how I'm so sorry. I don't know if that was crazy, but you see how dirty it is. Like I practice this bad boy every single morning, and then I promised myself that I'm a first not master because you're not gonna master the guitar, but I want to get through a certain phase of the guitar, especially learn all my scales on the guitar, all my arpeggiations, and then I'm gonna go to my electric guitar because I have an acoustic guitar, I have an electric guitar, and then I also have a piano, a 88 key piano, and I have a sound design board. So that's the goal, the ultimate goal, to create, original music. And also, I keep forgetting to show you guys my art. Like I literally, like before I get on stream, I'm like drawing, and then I leave it in my room, you know. Whatever, whatever. But yeah, music is beautiful though. Music is very beautiful. I think music is beautiful. Yeah. All right. So we got like what, 1 more minute? I would love to play guitar again. Yeah, I was about to tell you guitar is easy. Like it's not like people make it seem like it's hard. What's hard is the dedication, but actually playing the guitar is very easy. It's not difficult. If you want to play guitar, just go buy you a guitar. Well, and get the right resources. Like on this one, on this little phone right here, like I literally have like these. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I click this, boom, I got all my guitar scales that I practice on, and yeah, like um, can't wait to hear about the up and coming Lil Smitty. Actually, thank you for whoever gave me the 44th like. Actually, to be honest, I was a Smitty'Wit is my rap name. That's the funny thing. Smitty'Wit is the rap name. like I was an artist before a martial artist. I performed on stage many times. I have like music too. I just didn't I don't promote it because I want to make new music and promote that. Yeah, I had the SoundCloud and everything. Like yeah, Smitty Wit is my rap name. It's just I turned it into a martial art. That's why it's Smitty Wit the martial artist now. So funny. But definitely not Lil Smitty. What I want is maybe people take the name Wit, so maybe it'll be like Jermaine Wit or Icon Wit, like someone takes the Wit, because Smitty is who I'm known as. That's like my actual nickname. Smitty is my actual nickname, but Wit, that's the addition to who I want to be as a person. But yeah, I think that's it, man. Yeah, I was an artist before. That's why I'm so energetic. Like this is actually my first rapping microphone. My ex girlfriend, when I was like 19, she bought this microphone for me. I found it and something. I'm Can y'all hear me? I'm messing this stuff up. My bad. But I had to go order like. Don't worry about it. Basically, yeah, this is my first microphone, my first rapping microphone. So yeah. And a lot of my editing, like my original editing stuff that I learned, it came from me at shows. I would record myself at shows and edit that. Thank you, Ghost, because I didn't know if you guys could hear me or not. But yeah, one day I should talk. I should actually tell you guys about my whole like how I learned how to do marketing, because the way I market is what I learned in the music game, like straight up. And then now I took everything I knew from the music game and I brought it into the martial arts game. Like everything I know and everything I do marketing wise came from me being an artist. And now that I learned how to actually manufacture um, and what to do and how to deal with fame or how to get money and monetize the internet, I'm gonna literally take that and bring it back to my artist side, and then I'm gonna blow that up, right? I'm gonna blow that up, and then I'm gonna combine it together, and it's gonna be crazy. Like I'm gonna have another fan base. Watch what I tell you. You'll see what I mean. I have another YouTube page called called Smitty'Wit the artist. I if you go on it right now, I haven't updated in a while. There's no music on. I took all the music off, but like you can kind of go on Smitty'Wit the artist and you'll see like what I'm doing a little bit. Like it's under construction, but when I get started, that page is gonna blow up, and I'm gonna have a different set of artists, or not artists, but fans. And then the goal is to take them and bring it with you guys, and then we'll have some people who don't, because it's kind of interesting on that page. um like the big thing that I'm talking about is anatomy right now for art on that page. And people don't know that I'm a martial artist. That's the funny part. Like it's the art community that's getting to know me, and they don't know I'm a martial artist. Um, they think I'm like an artist that cares about anatomy. Like one of the videos blew up actually, and it was so funny. They're like, "Oh, when you gonna make more anatomy stuff?" And I'm just laughing because it's like they don't know who I am, and I love that. So um, that's just some lore for you guys. But I am way over over schedule. Do you guys have any more questions? I'm gonna wait till it gets to 120. We got like 50 seconds, and then I'm gonna hop off. But thank you, Ghost. I appreciate you. Yeah. I seen it like did something. I was like, oh, yeah, I cut off. But yeah, that's some Smitty lore for you guys. Smitty was an artist first, and I took what I learned from being an artist and brought it into martial arts. That's why I laugh when these martial artists try to figure me out, because there's stuff that I learned from another industry and brought it over here. And what was cliche in that industry is brand new over here. But what I learned over here, that industry doesn't know about. So I'm gonna take that and bring it into that game. And oh, this is the last one that I'm gonna say right here. Someone says controlling spazzy people in rolling. There is no controlling spazzy people in rolling. You will hurt yourself if you don't have the skill set to deal with that. Don't roll with them. That's my advice. We need a dedicated Laura live stream to answer some big questions like how old. I That's so funny. I actually never tell people my age. One of these days I will. I'm not old, but I'm not young. I'm not old, but I'm not young. It sounds like I'm old, but you would the like, yeah, so funny. But I will. I have a whole lore, like a lot of stuff that I've done, like 1 year when I like my strip club saga, because that's when I tell people I love strippers, for example, I did music. You see what I'm saying? Like I was a musician. That's why I love strippers. Like I hung out with strippers. I was in trap houses and stuff like that. I've been into like, it's like there's certain like things I tell you guys like street fight scenarios. There's a lot of things that I draw from, that of why I know so much. When you hear me talk about game or you hear me talking about self improvement, you get what I'm saying? Like it comes from actual scenarios that I've learned. So I do have a really interesting, like the reason of why I have such a in like mindset where I'm like I can't lose because I came from an environment of always losing. Um, We'll talk about that. The live stream needs to be over. I love you guys, so I'm just going over above where I should have been. I should have been off by now, getting ready to leave. But you be safe, bro. You covered that comment I made. Yes. I need to what you asked me, and that please. If you have another question too, please comment that. I'm gonna make sure I write that down. I just forgot this time. I was trying to hop on live. But yeah, please, if you guys have comments or things that you want me to talk about, please, after this live is over, go into the comment section and write it in depth of what you want me to talk about. In the next live, during the intro phase, I'm gonna bring that up and I'm gonna talk about it in depth. And then we're gonna, shoot the shit and joke and let the trolls come in and laugh and stuff like that. Um, you still cool with Taylor? I talk to Taylor every day. I talk to Taylor every single day. Every day I talk to that woman. Love her. Love her to death. We're joined when you get memberships. Yes. All right, guys. Before I leave, y'all know I like to say this. This could be our last time talking to each other. I don't want to sound morbid, but I want us to be appreciative of this moment that we were here together. This is kind of like our prayer in a way, okay? And I want to say I love you guys. I don't know you, but I love you. We're all coming together, building something with each other. And this could be our last moment. This could be your last moment watching me. This could be my last moment presenting to you guys. So I want to let you guys know I did what I was supposed to do today. I got to post a short of me boxing today. That was dope as fuck. I'm excited for that. I got to do my daily live stream. I'm late to my event, but it doesn't matter because I love you guys. So I want you guys to know. You said platonically right now, platonically, but I want you guys to know that I deeply am that I have a bunch of people in here being entertained by me. I feel like that's my purpose. So other than that, I think getting my boyfriend a cake and a bracelet for his birthday. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. That's get him that. He might not appreciate it, but trust me, deep down, he will feel the love. All right. You guys, love you guys. Take